U.S. reduces military presence in Nigeria after successful anti-ISIS mission. The United States has significantly reduced its military presence in Nigeria following the completion of a successful joint counterterrorism operation that dealt a major blow to the Islamic State, ISIS, in the Lake Chad Basin. While most American troops deployed for the mission have now left the country, Washington has made it clear that its security partnership with Nigeria remains firmly in place through intelligence sharing, strategic coordination, and military cooperation. The announcement marks a new phase in the relationship between both countries, shifting from direct military deployment to a partnership centered on intelligence, surveillance, and operational support. Officials say the decision reflects confidence in the progress made during the operation and in Nigeria's ability to continue leading counterterrorism efforts with international backing. The temporary deployment was launched to support Nigerian forces in a carefully coordinated campaign against extremist groups operating in the northeastern region. Rather than serving as a long-term military presence, the mission focused on providing advanced intelligence, operational planning, and specialized expertise that would enhance the effectiveness of Nigerian security forces. A defining moment of the operation came with the elimination of Abu Bilal al-Manuki, a senior ISIS commander regarded as one of the terrorist group's most influential leaders worldwide. His death was described as a major strategic victory that disrupted the organization's leadership structure and weakened its operational capabilities in Africa. Military leaders noted that removing such a high-ranking figure is expected to reduce the group's ability to coordinate attacks, recruit new fighters, and direct activities across multiple regions. Although extremist organizations often attempt to replace fallen leaders, counterterrorism experts believe that eliminating experienced commanders creates significant operational setbacks that are difficult to overcome quickly. Following the success of the mission, American officials confirmed that the majority of deployed troops had returned home. However, they stressed that the withdrawal should not be interpreted as a reduction in the broader security relationship between the United States and Nigeria. Instead, both nations will continue working together through intelligence cooperation and information sharing designed to help Nigerian forces detect and respond to emerging threats. This approach reflects a broader evolution in U.S. military strategy across Africa. Rather than maintaining large troop deployments, the emphasis has increasingly shifted toward enabling partner nations to manage their own security challenges with targeted support. Intelligence cooperation, surveillance capabilities, training, and strategic advice are viewed as sustainable ways to strengthen regional security while allowing local forces to remain at the forefront of operations. The Lake Chad Basin remains one of Africa's most complex security environments. The vast and difficult terrain spanning several countries has long provided opportunities for terrorist groups to establish hideouts, move across borders, and launch attacks against both military and civilian targets. Years of insurgency have displaced millions of people, disrupted economic activities, and created humanitarian challenges throughout the region. Because of these ongoing threats, security analysts believe continued cooperation between Nigeria and its international partners remains essential. Intelligence sharing enables security agencies to track extremist movements more effectively, identify potential threats before attacks occur, and coordinate responses with greater precision. The success of the recent operation also demonstrates the growing importance of multinational cooperation in combating transnational terrorism. Terrorist organizations frequently operate across borders, making intelligence exchange and coordinated military planning critical components of modern counterterrorism strategies. For Nigeria, the drawdown represents an acknowledgement of the increasing capabilities of its armed forces. With continued access to intelligence support and strategic collaboration, Nigerian security agencies are expected to take an even greater leadership role in future operations aimed at dismantling extremist networks and maintaining stability in affected regions. Officials also emphasize that partnerships built on intelligence and mutual cooperation can often be more effective than prolonged foreign military deployments. By combining local knowledge with advanced surveillance and intelligence resources, both countries hope to maintain pressure on terrorist groups while strengthening Nigeria's long-term security capacity. Although the withdrawal marks the end of this particular deployment, it does not signal the end of cooperation. Both governments have reiterated their commitment to maintaining close security ties as they confront evolving terrorist threats and work toward lasting peace in the region. Summary: the United States has withdrawn most of the troops it temporarily deployed to Nigeria after a successful joint counterterrorism mission in the Lake Chad Basin that resulted in the elimination of a senior ISIS leader. Despite the troop drawdown, the partnership between both countries remains strong through continued intelligence sharing, strategic cooperation, and security assistance. The move reflects a broader strategy of supporting Nigerian-led operations while ensuring both nations remain closely aligned in the fight against terrorism.